Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay. What's going on, gamers and collectors? It's your boy Kentman, bringing you that JRPG and fan service content. And you see the title, and I'm just as confused as you are. This comes out a few days after we talked about the trilogy of Hyperdimension, Rebirth, and Death and Request Code Z being canceled for the Switch. And now, Neptunia Riders vs. Doggos digital pre-orders open January 2nd, but the swimsuit DLC for Switch for North America and Europe, let me clarify, for North America and Europe is only affected, not Japan, has been canceled. The PlayStation 5 and PS4 versions will still have the swimsuit versions in the game, but the Switch will not, and because of that, the Switch will have a cheaper price. But it just makes me wonder, like, what's going on with the Neptunia franchise that the Switch is saying no to? Is it really that the Switch is changing their ways of allowing fan service content on their platform for America and Europe? Like, what is, like, is it the ESRB? Is it like something other that ID Factory is just not telling us? Is Neptunia just doomed to fail? I mean, we already know Neptunia is kind of a niche franchise. Not everyone vibes with it, I get it, but it's one of my nostalgia JRPGs that has been around since the PS3, and I love it, and I want it to get better, and I want more people to play it. This is not a good look for 2025 from Neptunia, and it just makes me wonder, like, is there something bigger that ID Factory is just not telling us? Like, what is going on? Like, we did talk about this a few months ago where the magazine collector edition had to be postponed because of something that they had to take care of, and I'm assuming this is the reason why, because they had to postpone the collector's edition because it came with the swimsuit costumes, and since it's not allowed on the Switch because of guidelines between the Nintendo Switch, then it was delayed because of that. So now I think only the PlayStation 5 version is getting the magazine edition, while the Switch is only getting the regular version, as well as the deluxe edition without the DLC, only for America and Europe. And it just feels wrong. It feels like you're buying an inferior part of the game. And like, for me, I was gonna buy it on the PS5 regardless, but it just sucks that not everyone is gonna be able to enjoy the game how it was intended to be because of weird censorship laws. I don't know if it's because of Nintendo America or Europe or the ESRB. I don't know what's going on. Now, I did get word of this guy who's a great creator of Sun Grand Studios talking about the whole situation. If you haven't checked this out, watch it. I'll link it down in the description down below if you haven't checked it out. But specifically, he talks about that Nintendo doesn't censor games, that it has to do with the ESRB and some other higher force along with America and Europe that's causing it, because the games are still intact in Japan, which is true. These games are already out in Japan, has already been on the platform for months now, almost a year now, and they have been fine over there. You can buy them on AmiAmi and Play Asia right now. I don't know if these games are planning on coming to PC at all. They haven't said that there's going to be a PC port, so all you have to rely on is PlayStation 5 and Switch. And it's just weird to me. It's just so odd that all of a sudden in the end part of 2024, Nintendo or something is making these decisions that Neptunia is the bad guy. Like, what are they using them as an example? I don't get it. I don't really get it, because I feels like the swimsuits aren't even all that bad to be censored on Nintendo. And it's weird that it's not getting censored on PlayStation, Sony of all places, but on Nintendo, like, what timeline are we in? Hold on, let me show you these outfits. Okay, look at these swimsuits. They're nothing too crazy. Blanc, who has the most clothes on for these swimsuits, you have a bikini in one and a nice good two-piece in this one, but they're not. Almost like just like a sports outfit, and like I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you what they saw in this was so bad. This looks like your typical simple swimsuit outfits that every fan service game has. Like there's outfits of this in Fire Emblem. What? Like I don't understand. I really don't get it, and it's just disheartening. Again, it's not truly effective to most people on PlayStation 5, but it is effective to the Neptunia and fan service content on Switch. Like, is other games going to follow this trend? Because it's weird to me also that I'm not trying to jump on Nintendo only, because like no other game is getting this treatment. It's only Neptunia and ID Factory games. So it makes me wonder if it's not truly a Nintendo thing and Nintendo's just taking the forefront of the blame because they're used to it. And ID Factory is something to do with ID Factory. Like, it makes me wonder, like, what is going on with ID Factory that these games aren't coming over intact? Like, what's going on? Like, again, these got canceled. And then this got canceled. The Switch version Swimsuits got canceled as well. So I'll let you guys know if there's any updates in the future about this. I mean, this game comes out in January 28th, so that's a month away. Not even. So like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation that we're in right now. We'll see what the future might bring when it comes to Hyper Devotion as well, if that comes over to the West, if it's going to get censored for the Switch, or I don't even know. I truly don't even know. But I guess we'll keep an eye on it for now. But for now, let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. It's a weird situation, and I would like to know what you guys think. But for all your fan service needs and on this content, I'm baffled. I'm just baffled. That's why I'm like stuttering over my ending, because I'm just baffled. I just can't. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, and I just can't think of any like true solid idea. But either way, hit the like button, subscribe for more. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the year, and with your help and support, I could definitely do that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.